Ooh, Pichu, Mewtwo, Pichu or Mewtwo, which is more rare? Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys my top 10 rarest Pokemon in my entire Pokemon collection. So hi to all of you guys. So before I share with you guys my top rarest Pokemon, well, we first need to establish how a Pokemon is determined as rare. So well, there are a few factors that we need to look at. Well, first of all, we need to understand that a Pokemon's rarity is rather subjective. It also depends on your own self, each individual, whether you think it is rare for yourself. One Pokemon could be rare for you, but it may not be rare for another person, vice versa. So whatever that I'm gonna show you guys is of course through my own opinion, and hopefully you guys, will share your own experience and whatever rare Pokemon that you guys can in the comment section down below, so you guys can name your top 3 rarest Pokemon in your collection also. So like I said, Pokemon's rarity is subjective, and there are a few factors to consider, one of which is the probability of obtaining this particular Pokemon. Of course, it will also be determined by the amount of time, money, and also effort people are willing to invest to hunt for this particular Pokemon. So if we take the example of, like I said, Pichu and also Mewtwo, how many people would rather invest Pokecoins to raid Mewtwo versus hatching eggs to get Pichu? Of course, most people would rather go after the holy grail of all Pokemon, Mewtwo. That's why Mewtwo is not gonna be on this list at all. Be a spoiler for you guys, but it's okay. Alright, so another thing that we need to consider is how long this Pokemon is available for during an event. So Mewtwo has been around for more than 1 month during the Ultra Month bonus, and also there was a few times that Mewtwo came back, whereas Pichu, we can hatch it relatively anytime. But like I say, most people would rather invest time, effort, and also money into hunting Mewtwo than hunting Pichu. But we are not just here to share and show you guys the Mewtwo or Pichu in the normal form, but there's also other forms that we need to talk about. Like I said, one will be available from the egg, one will be available from the raids, and there are also rare Pokemon that are available in the wild, which could possibly be part of your list also. So we also need to include special or exclusive feature of the Pokemon, example like with costume, whether they are shiny, whether they are 100% IV or 0 IVs, or legacy moves, or whether they are caught or traded on a special day or from a special person, or whether you call it from a special place. Yep, that's what I deem as rare also. Of course, we are gonna go straight into the collection right now, my own collection. So we're gonna begin with number 10. So number 10 is actually this. This Azurill, which some of you guys might be scratching your head right now like, wait, Brendan, you mean your number 10th rarest Pokemon is a Hundo Azurill? Yes, it is a Hundo Azurill. It is fully maxed out. And if you guys look at the location at the bottom, this Azurill was caught on the 29th of June 2018 around Shenyang, Liaoning, China. So this is a Pokemon that I feel is very, very rare, as the location on where I actually got it was wow. And I can't believe I actually hatched a 100% IV while I was there for a family trip for 5 days. Yeah, so that's how I got it. And wow, to see that I hatched a 100% IV Azurill on my last day when I was in China, okay, it just blew my mind. So for those of you who are wondering like, wait, you mean you can play Pokemon GO in China? Yes, I made a video to talk about it when I went back there again last year in 2019, but I hatched this the year before. So yes, you can actually play Pokemon GO there, and imagine hatching a baby Hundo Pokemon over there. Well, it would have been rarer if it's a shiny and a Hundo, right? But it is what it is. So anyway, as I'm going through all the top Pokemon, top rarest Pokemon, I'm also going to share a bit of my experience like what I just did, and also share a bit on how I obtained it. So we're going to go into the next Pokemon, which is going to be this Happiny. It's a lucky Happiny, and if we were to appraise it, it is a Hundo Happiny that was caught on the 14th of February in Mandawi City, Cebu in Philippines. So I was there this year in February for 1 month because I was there to visit my girlfriend, and she was the one who traded this to me the day after Valentine's Day. So she hatched this egg during Valentine's Day and she traded it to me. We were ultra friends, and it wasn't a guaranteed lucky trade at all, obviously, because you cannot get lucky trade as ultra friends, right? And it turned lucky, and I did the appraisal. It was a Hundo, and I was like, you must be kidding me. Of all the Pokemon, of all the baby Pokemon that we can ever, get, I guess this is the best suited one for Valentine's Day. Yep. So let's go straight into the next Pokemon, which is gonna be Pokemon number 8, this Weedle. Alright, this Weedle that if you guys caught my Weedle Community Day video, you guys should know what happened. This is the Weedle that I caught during Community Day. My Gold Plus got it during Community Day, and it was a Hundo, and it's a shiny, so it's a Shundo. Yep, I think this is my most basic Shundo Pokemon ever. As you guys will see later on, there'll be more Shundos that I'll be showing. Yeah, I was a bit surprised and shocked when I actually managed to get this, because none of my friends actually got a Hundo Weedle at all. Of course, they all got a shiny Weedle during that com day, but none of them got a Hundo Weedle. Just to say that the chances of getting a Hundo, or shall I say a Shundo, is super duper rare. Alright, it's really insane. It's just out of this world. It's crazy, alright? But to get it on Community Day, of course, the spawns of the Weedle is just so abundant that I feel that this isn't exactly the rarest Shundo that I have. So we're gonna go straight into the next Pokemon, which is gonna be Pokemon number 7. This, yep, Shundo Pinsir. Okay, it is a shiny, it is a Hundo, and I Gold Blast it while grinding when the first time, if I'm not mistaken, when the first time shiny Pinsir was released into the game. I was grinding at Changi Village at the far east of Singapore at my grind spot, and I did not know that it was a Hundo. I mean, I kept all the shinies, and it was only after the 4-star appraisal system came out, and then I used the 4-star to appraise my Pokemon, and I looked through it and I was like, what? You mean I have a Shundo Pinsir which I did not even know existed in my Pokemon storage? And that was roughly 1 year and 3 months later that I did the appraisal, that I found out that it was a Shundo. Like, no joke. Like, imagine if I were told myself, like, okay, I'm gonna just transfer all my shinies or get rid to clear so that I could, free up more storage space. This would have been transferred. I can guarantee you guys that, okay? But anyway, that was number 7. We're gonna go straight into number 6. That is gonna be another Shundo. Yep, this Shundo Koffing. Alright, so if we make an appraisal, yes, it has maxed out IVs, but it was caught again in Mandawi City in Cebu in Philippines, where my girlfriend lives. So this one is rather amazing. My friends and I, we were at Ayala shopping mall, and we were about to leave the shopping mall. We were in the car park. We were about to leave, and I did a 4-star appraisal. I was like, wait, what? My eyes was like, wait, why do I have a shiny 4-star Pokemon? So I told them, guys, there's a Hundo Koffing like where we are right now. No, I don't know whether it's an incensed or not, but I told them that, dude, and mine is different color, and they were like, what? Yeah, so they were like shocked that I managed to get a Shundo Koffing. Sorry, I didn't want to do that, but I just want to scroll down. Yep, Gold Blasted, it was just insane. Wow. So that was Pokemon number 6. Alright, we're gonna go to number 5 now. So my 5th rarest Pokemon is a bit different. It is not a shiny, but it is a lucky and a Hundo Metagross. So this Metagross has access to the Community Day move Meteor Mash. And why it is so special to me is because, for those of you who, remembered, I got suspended from the game for 1 month in the month of October in 2018, and that was when Beldum had its Community Day. So I could not obtain my Beldums at all. I could not even evolve them during the October Community Day to get Meteor Mash. But Auntie Gladys was the big hero for this trade, man. She traded Meteor Mash Metagross to me. It turned lucky. We were best friends, but it was a 5% chance to turn lucky. It wasn't a guaranteed lucky trade. And it turned into a hundo. Like, wow. You know, I've always been using this Metagross ever since she did that trade to me, and I was really, really happy. And mind you, though we can actually Elite Charge TM the Metagross to Meteor Mash right now, this wasn't Elite Charged TM, it was Meteor Mash, and she traded that Meteor Mash Metagross to me. A few of my friends, you know, they evolved the Beldums to Metagross, and they saved up. Some of them even evolved 20 Meteor Mash Metagross to trade to me, knowing that I wouldn't have a chance to, you know, get the Meteor Mash if I wasn't able to play during that particular com day. So thank you to all my friends who tried to get me a hundo Meteor Mash Metagross, and true enough, Auntie Gladys was the one who gave it to me. Thank you very much. So we're gonna go straight to the next Pokemon. So okay, enough of showing you guys Pokemon that we could catch in the wild. It's time for us to see Pokemon that we can only either get it from raids or hatches, or should I say even other features that's really, really difficult to get. So this is number 4, the Shando Cobalion, which for some of you guys who caught the video that I did, I actually said that I did not know it was a hundo. I just know that it's a shiny, and I just threw one ball and then I quick catch it and I caught it. Okay, and yeah, this I think is the only Shando legendary Pokemon that I have in my entire collection, and to me it is very, very tough to get, considering the fact that the chances of you getting a shiny from a legendary raid is 1 in 20 chance. The chance of you getting a hundo is 1 in 216 chance, because the minimum IVs are 10, 10, 10. So that means it's 6 to the power of 3, which is 216. So if you take 1 out of 20 multiplied by 1 out of 216, you get a probability of 1 in 4,320 chance to happen. Considering the fact that you have to get it only from raids, it is really, really insane. So anyway, yep, I know a lot of people have a lot of Shando Pokemon, Shando Rayquaza, Shando whatever legendaries out there, Shando Mewtwo, but yes, this is the only Shando legendary that I have. That's why this is ranked as number 4 as my top rarest Pokemon. And it has Sacred Sword. So the next Pokemon that we're going to look at, my third rarest Pokemon, is this Shando Conkeldurr, which I hatched as a Timburr, which I've been using it very, very frequently and used it in a couple of my past videos or so. And I mentioned in one of my videos or so on how I reacted when I actually saw the Timburr hatch. When the Timburr hatch, you know, I was trying to go after a raid, and the raid, you know, was about to start already. The lobby time was very, very low because I already knew how much time was left in the lobby, because I only targeted the raids when they hatch, and the raid was left with 43 minutes and like 30 something seconds to despawn. So I knew that the lobby time had like around 30 something seconds window left for me to throw my pass, and it takes around 10 seconds for an egg to hatch. So when the egg was hatching, I was like, no, quickly, I want to skip this so that I can tap on the gym and throw my remote raid pass. But when I saw there was a shiny Timburr, I'm like, okay, I also still do not need this, because I've already gotten like 2 shiny Timburr, so I did not need this shiny Timburr. But when I saw the CP751, I'm like, okay, I need this. I was like quickly like press the X, tap on the gym, throw my pass, and it was left with 11 seconds left in the lobby. Yep, to actually do that raid, that Reshiram raid. So, was it Reshiram? Yeah, it was Reshiram. So it was really, really crazy that yeah, I had 2 heart attack moments when I was hatching this shiny Conkeldurr. I almost fainted because of you, okay? So anyway, we're gonna jump straight to the next Pokemon. I mentioned to you guys that we're gonna look at Pokemon that are from raids and also from hatches, right? But I did not mention that one of them will be traded. So this is the Pokemon that I'm referring to. This Pikachu is a shiny. It is a hundo and it's caught in Indonesia. But I wasn't the one who caught this Pikachu, because this Pikachu was traded to me from my friend Mickey. Shout out to Mickey, thank you very much for this trade. And it was so amazing. We were just having fun with our friends and we were at the water park. Still remember that trade very prominently. I traded to him my Gyarados, my shiny Gyarados, fully maxed out, level 40. And I received this from him. And when I received this from him, you know, it's still renamed as ... Brandon. Actually, no, it was renamed as Brandon, but I put the ... in front. We didn't know that it was a hundo, okay? But we just ended the clip there, and then it was only like a few days later after I arrived in Australia, in Sydney, when I did the 4-star appraisal. Then I was like, wait, what? I got a Shando Pikachu from Mickey? Like, what the? And why I was so shocked was the fact that I met Mickey over there in Indonesia and we spent a few days together. So we built our friendship up to good friends only. And for the probability of this to happen, alright, for a good friend to get a non-lucky, okay, a hundo, is 1 in 3,375 chance to happen. And I feel that this is more rare because, you know, I have to trade it from this particular person, this particular individual to obtain this, and it's just too insane. Like, considering the fact that I did not even know that it was a Shando or Hundo at that point of time when we did the trade, it just made it even more mind-blowing. Like, okay, you imagine like 1 week later when I went to Australia and I realized that I was like alone already. I was like, wait, why didn't I appraise this in front of them, you know, to show them that I got a Shando? But it was what I did. It was quite sad, but it's also quite happy for me to be able to keep this as a big prize. So anyway, we still have the one and final last Pokemon to look at in my top rarest collection. But before I do that, I think I would still like to mention another 3 more Pokemon. They are kind of honorable mentions, though I won't rank them as, you know, part of the top 10, but just want to mention to show you guys why I feel they are rare, alright? So the first honorable mention rarest Pokemon is this. This Summer Hat Hundo Pichu, alright? It is a Hundo. And I hatched it in Nashville when I was together with Cruz, Prodigy's Nation. I was in his car, we were just grinding, and I hatched this like casually. He tried to whip out his camera to, you know, film the moment, but it was too late. And yeah, I think this is one of my biggest prizes also, but definitely not as rare as the number 1 one, as you guys will see later on. So the second honorable mention rarest Pokemon goes to this, my Party Hat Wurmple. Wait, I need to do an appraisal so that you guys can see that it is actually a hundo. So why this Pokemon is very rare is because we only had a 2 weeks window during the month of January to hatch this Pokemon, and I hatched it on the last day of that particular event. And yeah, I was like, oh my, that was insane. But it's not as insane as the third honorable mention that I'm going to show you guys right now, which is this. The shiny Party Hat Wurmple. Yep, hatched 1 day before the event ended. Has poor IVs, but still, that was one of my rarest one. So we're going to jump straight into the last and final Pokemon that I'm going to show you guys in this video. My top and most rarest Pokemon in my entire collection. So I've shown you guys my rarest hatched, rated, traded Pokemon, but there's a particular Pokemon that you cannot trade for, you cannot hatch it, but in a way you technically have to battle or raid for it, which are Shadow Pokemon. And Shadow Pokemon, not just any other Shadow Pokemon, but Shadow Pokemon in their shiny form, but with really insane IVs. So this is the Pokemon that I'm talking about, my shiny Shadow Mawile with 98% IV. So just to get a Shadow Pokemon, we know that we have to battle the Team Go Rocket leader, and I had to battle Arlo to get this. And in order to get a shiny Shadow, it's already very, very, very tough. So on top of that, it is a 98%, and to me, this is definitely the rarest Pokemon in my entire collection. It beats the legendaries, it beats the other costume Pokemon or whatsoever, because those, you can trade for them. And this you can never ever trade for. But the only way for me to get something rarer than this is to get a shiny Shadow Hundo. Okay? If it's a Shadow Hundo, I don't think it's as rare as this shiny Shadow Hundo. Okay? Yep, I mean, technically speaking, you could trade for it to get like Lucky Shadow Pokemon, Lucky Shadow Hundo. That is possible, but only for like the first 48 hours when Shadow Pokemon was released, and I don't have that. But to me, getting a shiny is definitely more fulfilling as compared to getting a lucky. So this was the shiny Shadow 98% Mawile that I got when I was in Mandawi City in Cebu City in Philippines. And this happened when I was, about to have dinner with my girlfriend. We were at a shopping mall. I did the Arlo battle, and I was like, wait, why is this Mawile CP so high? I know I already can clearly see that it's a shiny. We know that, oh, I got a shiny Shadow Mawile. And I was like, wait, all my Mawiles, my other Mawiles, like if I show you guys over here, they were all like 349, 351. I was like, 367 is almost 370, man. So I was like, okay, so I caught it and I appraised that. I was like, no, you must be kidding me. Yeah, but anyway, I actually tweeted about it. Alright, I tweeted about it when I was over there. She was the one who actually took the shot for me. So I waved to the camera, I said hi. I was wearing the Charmander shirt, the red Charmander shirt. And then she passed me the iPad after she tapped on the AR to off the AR. And then I caught it, I did the appraisal. I was like, yep, two of us were like, so anyway, that is it, man. That is all that I have to show to you guys for all my top 10 rarest Pokemon in my entire collection. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching this video as much as I had making it. And definitely in the future, maybe 1 year later or 2 years later down the line, when different Pokemon comes up, and also when I continue to hunt for more Pokemon, the collection would change. So I may make an update video in the future, maybe in a year's or 2 years time. It wouldn't make sense for me to make a video to update this in a month or 2 months time, right? Because I don't think it would change much unless something really, really insane happens, which is I were to get like 10 shiny Shadow Hundos in the next 30 days or 60 days. Yeah. So with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, in the next collection episode. Yep. Pichu or Mewtwo, who wants to say goodbye? Fight. Okay. Pichu won. Bye.